Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina, and I'm back once again to do another love reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. And this is relevant for Capricorns in the month of February 2019 with regards to your love reading, guys. Okay. Now, having said that, I have got my cards on the table from my spirit, my guide, my angels. But before I take off today, I would like to thank all my subscribers, my growing list of subscribers, my new people who are finding the value in this effort of mine, my spiritual astrology that I do. And I really want to say a big thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the people who have joined this channel with me and to be a part of my life and this journey as well. Thank you so much, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Now, having said that, let me tell you, for the Capricorns, guys, this year 2019 for you guys will be a very spiritual year. And I think I have mentioned this for the Capricorns in one of my previous reading. And this is because Jupiter will be in your 12th house for the whole year, nearly for the whole year, and is giving you the opportunity for internal growth, which will also bring about a spiritual breakthrough in your life, Capricorns. Now, this kind of a spiritual growth for you guys this year is happening in a very secret way. Okay, you're not going to be talking about it, but you will know, the Capricorns, you will know that it is happening to you. And this kind of secret will produce a profound change in you. First, within yourself, of course, and then in your family, your community, and your country, your world, wherever you live, okay? Now, this moment I refer to as the aha moment in your life, the eureka, okay, which is going to bring about peak experiences in your life, in every part of your life, love, career, finance, in every part of your life, guys, okay? And of course, you will also have the fortune to share some of these experiences in the year to come, okay? Your dream life, Capricorns, will be very hyperactive, much more active than the usual dream life. So pay attention to your dreams because of your extrasensory perceptions, or what I call as the ESP. That will also be highly increased this year, which means in return, your sixth sense will be greatly strengthened and more active. Now, when I say all this, it means what I'm trying to say to you, Capricorns, male or female, doesn't matter. You guys are in your power this year, Capricorns, okay? So basically, the universe is blessing you right now in 2019 and giving you the opportunity to be the person that you have to be this year. You're laying your foundation for your independence, your success story, your wealth, and yourself, basically in the whole, okay? So the universe is giving you that kind of power to use it in the right direction. But please, Capricorns, remember that when you get this blessing from the universe, it means that you people have been called to receive that blessing. So take that blessing in the right way, use it in the right way. Don't abuse your power, but use it in the right way for the whole year, and you will see the result for yourself in the coming days or the coming months or towards the latter part of the year, okay? But this is your blessing for 2019. Take it, run with it, don't question it, and use it effectively, okay? That is what the message from my side, my spirit will be. Now, having said that, in the month of February 2019, guys, your significant other is definitely lacking in inspiration at this point in time, okay? There is some sort of an impaired judgment that is floating around in the significant others area of their life, which is, of course, clouding their judgment, preventing them from moving forward, doing the right thing, or thinking of the right situation or the right solutions they want in their life, okay? Which is, of course, in return, also bringing about an emotional instability in them, okay? Because they are not getting hold of their inner strength at this point in time, which is, of course, why there is a waste of their own skill and knowledge that they could have otherwise used in the right direction if they had all these things, as I said, in the right place, okay? And because of that emotional instability, clouded judgment, they are not being able to hear their own intuition at the same time, in their head, in their heart, wherever um, it should have flown into them. But because of this kind of a situation in their higher self, they are not getting hold of anything but clouded judgment and emotional instability, which is, of course, making them very weak at this point in time in the month of February and preventing them in moving forward at this point in time because of this kind of an instability in their higher self, okay? They definitely want to move forward to build this love relationship, okay? But at this point in time, they are not able to take that leap of faith because their defense is very weak at this point in time, okay? But at the same time, when things get better, which is going forward, they will definitely be able to move in the right direction. But right now, in the month of February, they are definitely not being able to move to the extent they would have if things were in the right order for them, okay? This is their energy in the higher self for the significant other in the month of February 2019, which is, of course, at the same time preventing their progress towards this love situation, okay? They're not being able to reach that place of love, of their divinity, of their achievement, of their harmony, of their fulfillment, of everything that otherwise a person would have done in the right way. But at this point in time, because of this kind of an energy that is blocking them, they are not being able to move in the right direction, and which is of course bringing in amount, in their higher self, they are not feeling all that great. They are feeling ill because they know that they are not being able to do the right thing, okay? So they are suffering from illness, they are also suffering from injustice that they know that they are not only doing to themselves, but they are also doing it to your to you guys, to the Capricorns. They're not being able to serve the justice of love in the right way, which in their higher self is again bringing about irresponsible behavior. They're not being responsible for, they're not taking the responsibility for what is happening to them. And that is the reason in their higher self they're also suffering from a big time loss, okay? Loss of every kind, loss of love, loss of their own emotional stability, loss of this partnership in their love area, loss from every situation because of this kind of of an energy that is sitting in their higher self at this point in time. Because even though people, they have every good intention, that's what I'm trying to say, that they have every good intention of doing the right thing, but if their destiny, or if the blessings from the universe does not allow them to do it, they are not being able to actually do this. This is exactly what is happening to them, even though they have all good intentions of doing the right thing, okay? But because of this kind of suffering, of loss, of illness, because they are feeling ill, in their higher self because of the injustice and the loss and suffering, So that is what is happening to your significant other, Capricorn, in the month of February 2019. And as far as you guys are concerned, of course, you are dreading this. You're dreading these kind of future challenges that is coming up in your love life, okay? Which is also for you creating a very pessimistic attitude towards your love areas, and you're kind of feeling burdened with this kind of a situation that is happening in your love life, guys, okay, Capricorns. And that is the reason at this point in time in your higher self, you are not able to take any decisions. You're not making any judgment call. You are not moving at this point in your higher self, okay? Because you are definitely feeling that burden that you are carrying on your shoulder because of this situation in your significant other as well as in yourself, And you're feeling very let down. You're feeling pessimistic about this entire situation of love. And you're dreading the future challenges that might happen in your love area if things don't improve. Okay. So, therefore, for the Capricorns, definitely you guys are not even dreaming now of any kind of love. You all are not hibernating on your love issues. You all are not making plans about your love life at this point in time. You know, you're not even thinking about what's going to be the next step forward in your love life because of this kind of an energy where you are stagnated and feeling pessimistic and heavily burdened. Of course, that is again for you guys are preventing you from going forward in your love life, in your higher self, Capricorns, okay? So both of you guys are, what I can see is that both of you guys are definitely not feeling happy about this love situation in the month of February 2019 because there is an uncertainty in your area, uncertainty of the future in your love life, uncertainty about your role or your significant other's role in your love life. There is a big time of uncertainty in your higher self with regards to your love situation for the month of February 2019, guys, okay? Now, having said that, your crossing energy is that of the King of Swords, guys. Now, this king, for me, is definitely a very brave and intelligent young person, okay? So, you both guys, whatever your age might be, doesn't matter. But in your higher self and in your heart area, which is your crossing energy, you guys are still very young, okay? And you have that ability to take that action in the right way because you believe and you understand what a champion can be for human rights, okay? So therefore, this is your heart energy, guys. You all have strong convictions that things will work out in your love area in the right way, okay? And both of you, sorry, and both of you are holding on to that thought, to that integrity and your manners that will work in the right direction if you do the right things, okay? Y'all are wanting to cut through all kinds of pessimistic attitude, of all kinds of cloudiness, of all kinds of distress, risk, gossip, slander, anything in your love area, okay? Because in your heart, you're the champion of the human right. You know that you both deserve love, okay? And you guys will know, you'll have that conviction to go forward in your love life in the right way and set things right with your integrity and forthright mannerisms that you have in your heart, because both of you over there in your heart, y'all are truthful. And why you're doing this? Because again, you guys want to bring back your desire, your fulfillment, your love, your harmony, your abundance in your love life as quickly as possible in your heart area. Okay, so which means that both of you guys, you'll know that if y'all want to, y'all can definitely do it. But it's just that at this point in time, things are a little bit topsy turvy. And that is the reason in your higher self, in the month of February, you guys are going through these kind of energies. But your heart energy is excellent, okay? Because you'll have that strength in your heart that will allow you to move forward in the right direction. Now, as far as your foundation card, and this I take it as your card from the soul, it's calling for a kind of alienation in your love life because, again, because of these two kind of energies in your higher self, you're not being able to come together at this point, okay? And that is the reason in your soul, deep down, there is a feeling of disorientation because you're not getting the right messages at this point, which is, of course, again, not clearing your road. It's kind of creating disorientation in yourself, where you are feeling that if things don't improve going forward, this relationship for you might not last. Okay? So, this is your soul energy, guys. This is the foundation card. This is your soul energy that, of course, is definitely at this point in time in the month of February is there, which is again preventing you from going forward to your Four of Wands, to your comfort, to your security, to your love, to your family harmony, everything that a person wants in their domestic area. Okay, but because of this kind of an energy, you guys are not being able to progress effectively or move forward towards this Four of Wands energy, which is again because of this kind of situation that is preventing you guys from definitely going forward at this point in time. Okay, now having said that, Capricorns, your past energy towards this love situation is that, you kind of had stopped fighting for this love, okay? Because you did not feel the need to fight for this love, to gain it back, to bring it back. You had kind of surrendered to whatever was going on in your life and you let things go because you did not want to sabotage yourself or your resources that you had, in the past, because you knew that things were not right for you. But at the same time, you did not even fight because, for you guys, fighting was creating more malicious gossip, and that is the reason you kind of left that battlefield, surrendering yourself to your fate in your love because you did not want to, waste your resources that you had, your emotional stability, your psychological issues, that you were going through in the past towards your love life. And you did not feel the need to burden yourself with those kind of situations because, again, for you guys, Capricorns especially, y'all are very practical people, that's what I like to say for the Capricorns. And the older you get, the more practical you become, okay? So your sense of practicality had directed you towards this kind of an energy in the past, which of course, was created because you had your suspicion and fear in place that you definitely you were not very happy with whatever was happening and you were feeling threatened. Your security was feeling threatened in love, so that is the reason you kind of left the battlefield because you did not, again, as I said, you did not feel that it was very healthy for you to remain preoccupied with a situation in love that you knew, you know, was probably not worth fighting for in the past. Okay, so that is your past energy, guys. But this is, of course, the thing is that, situations come, situations go, situations happen, things come, things go, things happen. But again, this is your past energy. So definitely in the past, that is what I feel, that things did not manifest in the way that you had probably dreamt would have been feasible for you guys, okay? But that's your past energy, Capricorns. Now, in your physical world, in the 3D, in the month of February, guys, you definitely are feeling lonely about your love. You're kind of lonely. You are exhausted at the same time. And you are also disappointed in your love issue. Okay? Basically, your emotional self has been very badly hurt and bruised. Okay? So that has created an emptiness in your emotion towards this love area. This is in the physical world, in the physical 3D, okay? So that is the reason you guys are feeling tired, you're disappointed, you know, you're you're not feeling all that great in yourself as far as your love issue is concerned. Again, because of this kind of a higher self energy that is being carried forward to your physical world as well. Because what happens in your higher self is exactly a reflection of what happens to your physical world in action. Okay, so this is your action in the physical world in the month of February, which is again stopping your movement towards this journey. Okay, because the thing is that that things are kind of in a standstill position in your higher self. You know that both of you guys are not working in the same way, because you'll have that feeling, you'll, even though your heart and soul are in the right place, but again, you know things have to happen everywhere. Okay, just not in this area or that area. It has to be a complete wholesome area. So because of this kind of a disappointing issue in your love life in the month of February 2019, you're kind of in denial that, things are not going to work out. You're hoping, you're praying, you're keeping your fingers crossed, and you're procrastinating any kind of progress. You're basically coming to a place of standstill at this point, separating yourself from your issues in love that you think for you are not being able to handle, or you don't want to handle because of your exhaustion. And of course, you are again trying to capture back yourself in the right way in the month of February, because as I told you, the aha moment, your spiritual growth, your spiritual understanding, your ESP is definitely going to act out for you in the physical world, in the 3D, in the month of February 2019. But this actually will be your kind of energy in the 3D, where again, as I said just now, even without looking at this card, it just came out to me. I told you, your spiritual self will call for you. Okay, you will get all your answers to your fear, to your threat, to your insecurity, to your denial, to your procrastination. You will get all your answers from deep within your soul when you actually tap your soul and do the soul searching in the month of February 2019, which will, again, because it's happening to you, Capricorns, it's because you guys are getting the blessing from the universe at this point in time, like I said, to do that part of your magic by yourself. Okay, this I call as a magic for yourself, which you definitely are going to be doing in the month of February 2019 for yourself in the physical world. Now, going forward in the month towards the latter part and early March, you guys are definitely going to be suffering from insecurity in your love zone. Okay, that is going to kind of continue, which is, of course, going to bring about a possessive behavior in yourself. And because of that, you won't be able to give birth by yourself to this love area. Okay, because you're so anxious. Okay, you're disturbed, you're anxious, you're paranoid, you're disturbed, you're kind of not feeling all being, not feeling kind of being there, all being there. Because in your heart, in your soul, in your physical world, even though you do the soul searching, everything you're doing, but at the same time, the insecurity is continuing in your love life. And that you can feel, which is, of course, bringing about the possessive behavior that you're trying to kind of hold on to, not to let it go, because you don't want to let this love go, Capricorns. That's why it is happening to you, okay? Which is in turn, as I said, creating that anxiety, and you are being unable to give birth to your movement towards your love, towards the new beginning, because of your exhaustion, of your tiredness. You are like, actually, like what I'm trying to say here, the conflict between your physical action and your heart and soul is definitely stopping the movement towards your love area in the month of February 2019. And this you guys are doing, it's not the other person at this point in time, because the other person is definitely, like I said, is definitely not all there. But at the same time, you guys are also not helping the situation, Capricorns, okay? And that is the reason you're oppressing your own ideas, you're oppressing the dreams of your love area. You're kind of sticking yourself in the mud, okay? You're not moving from where you are. And this is happening because, again, as I said, inertia, idleness, anxiety, grief, disappointment, that is coming to you in your physical world because you wanted to see a better thing in this area, okay? But that's not happening to you in the month of February, which is, of course, again, preventing you from going towards your victory, going towards your joy, going towards your love, going towards your harmony, going towards everything in your life that you wanted from this love relationship. It is definitely stopping you because, again, as I said, things are happening to you guys. But again, my advice to you, Capricorns, would be, please don't lose hope. Don't lose your heart, because everything has a reason why it's happening. It is the universe's way of giving you the right time that is going to come to you. But at this point in time, there is definitely a need for you both guys, your significant other and yourself, to straighten out your higher self energy before you can actually move forward in the right direction in your physical world. Okay? So take that guidance in the right way, because at this point in time, your environment is also kind of in the same place. It's not allowing you to go towards your victory, creating low morale and self-esteem, with very inconclusive results. You wanted more conclusive result from this love area, and everybody wants that, not just you. Okay, but your environment, because of all this reason, your environment too is kind of very dull. Okay, it's not really working to your benefit because of yourself and your energies, and you're not being able to, again, cut through situations in your environment. You're not being able to find your path, as to how you can move forward, what you can do to gain your victory back in your love area, What is the next step that you should be planning, to cut out other stuff that is not working for you in your environment. But because of this kind of a low morale and low self-esteem in your love area, both you guys again are not being able to work out properly. And at this point in time, the result of this is that you guys are lashing out at other people because of your frustration, in your environment. So if anybody is saying something to you or against this love situation, or against you Capricorns, or against your significant other, you're definitely striking out, guys. Okay? And you're indulging in this behavior because this is the way in your environment you're kind of venting out your frustration, Capricorn. Okay, in the month of February 2019. Now, your hope and fear, guys, is just one card in here, and this card says it all. Okay, your hope and fear is that you know that you need a lot of patience in this love area going forward too, Capricorn. So straighten out things, to bring yourself, to bring your significant other, to bring your love in your soul, in your heart, in your environment, in your physical world. You definitely need to have the patience to hold on. Like I told you, that the divine timing is at work. It's the universe is calling out for this time of patience for you guys, because the universe is giving you time to rectify and straighten out things in the right way before you can actually go and move forward with each other in your love area. Okay, so that is the reason why you are having that. It, Capricorns, you guys definitely know it, but at the same time you all are fearful of whether you can hold on to the patience. And what happens if you cannot hold on to the patience? Because you know that you are holding it on for quite some time. And again, in this month too, you're going to be holding on to your patience with care, because that is your hope and fear that you should be able to do justice to this patience. You are being restricted for a reason. There is a stagnation in your love area for a reason, which is, of course, a drain of your energy and resources that you are feeling, which is also limiting your ability to kind of, uh, you know, to impact one's circumstances. It's basically that you guys in the month of February towards your love area, you all are wise, but at the same time, you all are kind of surrendering to the struggle of bringing back your love, and in return, by doing that surrender, you're preserving or conserving your energy in the right way, which is, of course, working for you well, because it's giving you the heightened perception, because you are conserving your energy. And that is the reason y'all are being able to tune in well to your psychic ability, to your ESP, to the aha moment, to your spiritual growth in yourself. Okay, but this is your hope and fear, Capricorn, that you should be able to do it well in order for you to choose your right direction, to go towards your desire, your will, and your ambition in your love area in the right way. Okay, and this is for the month of February 2019, which, of course, this is the reason why you guys are doing things. Like I said, these things are happening for a reason. So definitely the divine timing is at work for you. But at the same time, do your stuff well. And this is the right opportunity. This is the right time that you guys can actually work well in your love life in the right way, to build yourself up, because you guys have it all, Capricorns. You have to use your energies, your power in the right way, to do things for yourself first in the month of February before you can actually rectify any other situation for yourself or your loved ones. Okay, now your outcome for this month of February 2019, again, you will definitely not be feeling all that great about the situation. you're kind of feeling again sick about all the situation, you're not enjoying, there is a little bit of disgust and aversion to yourself with regards to your love, you know, and you know that this is injustice. Okay, you do not deserve it, Capricorn. But again, it's happening for a reason, which is creating, again, as I said, some irresponsible behavior. It's creating suffering and loss in the overall outcome situation for the month of February 2019 because of this reason. Okay, so take care to use your spiritual strength in the right way, because again, you definitely want to progress, Capricorn, towards building up that empire for yourself in your love area. But this place is weak. Just like your higher self, the significant other, it is at this moment for him or her, it's weak. Even in the outcome, too, you guys are going around in circle. If you see the card, you know, the outcome too is not allowing you to move forward towards that commitment of love, towards that relationship, towards that marriage kind of a situation, towards building up that teamwork for yourself. Your defense is very weak in the month of February 2019 towards your love area, guys, okay? But please take care of this situation, because I'm pretty sure that if you work in the right way, Capricorns, I'm just going to grab my love angel card for this reading, because I definitely think that we need a love angel guidance out here at this point in time for Capricorn. So I'm going to see what my love angels have to tell you with regards to your love situation, for us to have the right guidance towards this situation in the month of February 2019, guys. Let's see what my love angels have to tell you. But yes, again, like I said, please take note of these. Do the right things. Move in the right way. Use your spiritual strength and wisdom in the right way, because you have the power. You have been given the power from, not from anybody else, but from the universe, guys. So take that power in the right way. Use it in the right way, and definitely going forward in the next couple of months, you should be able to strengthen out this area of love in the right way. Okay, so let's see what my angels, oopsie. I'm going to ask for one card, and I've got too many cards coming out in here. Let's go for one card, please. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Express your love, Capricorns. Don't stop there, okay? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, because at this point in time, if you guys are not feeling all that great, both of you, then doesn't mean that you cannot communicate your love to one another. You definitely have the power to do that, okay? So take your time, make your effort to express your love, you know, to motivate one another in this point, at this point in time, to bring and go forward the right direction towards your love life, guys. Capricorn, that is what it is with you in the month of February 2019, and hopefully in the coming days, next month and months going forward, I should be able to see a sufficient good movement towards your love destiny in the right way, guys. Okay, and with this I end my video. Thank you so much for watching this and making me feel so happy about all the subscriptions and the subscribers who have joined. Again, as I said, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. See you soon once again. Goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.